Welcome to this tutorial on matrix norms in NumPy. Today, we'll explore the np.linalg.norm function, which is a powerful tool for calculating the size or magnitude of vectors and matrices. This function is essential for many machine learning and scientific computing applications. Before we dive into the function, let's understand what a norm actually is. A norm is a mathematical measure that tells us the size or length of a vector or matrix. Think of it as a way to quantify how large or small your data structure is. For a simple vector, it's similar to measuring the distance from the origin to that point in space. The syntax for np.linalg.norm is straightforward. The function takes three main parameters. First is x, which is your input array. Then there's ord, which specifies the order of the norm you want to calculate, and it defaults to none. Finally, there's axis, which lets you specify along which dimension to compute the norm, and this also defaults to none. Let's break down these parameters in more detail. The x parameter is your input array, which can be either a vector or a matrix. The ord parameter determines the type of norm you want to calculate, with the default being the Frobenius norm for matrices. The axis parameter allows you to compute norms along specific dimensions of your array, giving you fine-grained control over the calculation. Here's a practical example with a vector. We create a simple vector containing the values 3 and 4. When we call np.linalg.norm on this vector, it calculates the Euclidean distance, which is the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared. The result is 5.0. This is the classic 3-4-5 right triangle from geometry. Now let's look at a matrix example. We create a 2 by 2 matrix with values 1, 2, 3, and 4. When we calculate its norm using np.linalg.norm, we get approximately 5.477. By default, this computes the Frobenius norm, which is the square root of the sum of all squared elements in the matrix. There are several types of norms you can calculate by specifying the ord parameter. The L1 norm, specified by ord equals 1, gives you the Manhattan distance. The L2 norm with ord equals 2 is the Euclidean distance we've been using. The infinity norm, specified by ord equals numpy.inf, returns the maximum absolute value. And the Frobenius norm, specified by ord equals the string fro, is the default for matrices. Let's see how different norm types produce different results. Using our vector with values 3 and 4, the L1 norm gives us 7.0, which is simply 3 plus 4. The L2 norm gives us 5.0, the Euclidean distance. And the infinity norm gives us 4.0, which is the maximum absolute value in the vector. Each norm type serves different purposes depending on your application.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.